Welcome back, everybody. So I'm sifting out my compost so I can make some compost tea. I have this, I don't know if this is 1/2-inch wire, hardwire cloth, but my husband made this to sift some of the sand, and it's really heavy, so it's not really shakeable, and this is kind of wet, so if I can move this just a little bit, you can see some of it under here. Sifted it out. So it looks a little better, so you can see it. Nice and fine, nice and dark, looks great. So I'm gonna make a compost tea with this. Really excited. Looks really good. So I think I have enough under there, but I'll show you quick what I'm doing. Put this down. Put this back over. It fits over the whole wheelbarrow, so I'm just kind of moving it around, taking the big pieces out, putting it in a pile, just letting it sift through. Getting all the nice fine pieces. That's what we want to use. I think that's been my mistake. I've been just kind of using it whole, and I got to sift it some more. So, it's a learning curve, isn't it? So I'll do this up, and I'll take you inside and see what we're gonna do for the compost tea. Oh yeah, here's the finished product. That looks nice. Nice. I got a bunch more to sift down because I want to empty out this compost bin because I got a bunch of kitchen scraps. I actually have a 5-gallon bucket of kitchen scraps that needs to be taken care of. So I'll sift this down today and use it. So I got a 5-gallon bucket full of water. I got a fish bubbler. Seems to work pretty well. It's got a little disperse thing on it. It seems to bubble better than I thought. I'm going to fill this bag up with my compost and somehow tie it up to the edge so it's like a tea bag. Get it? Here's my finished compost, and we'll put it all together. I am going to put worm castings in there, like 1/3 of a cup of worm castings, and I did put some fertilizer. I'm going to put a little bit of molasses in there so that the microbes have something to eat. So hopefully we'll be successful. There's the finished product of the tea bag. Doesn't it look like a tea bag? So let's put it in. We'll dunk it around like a tea bag just to get it going. You have to suspend it so it doesn't lay on the ground. And voila. I'll leave it there for 12 to 36 hours and we'll take a peek. Finished compost. I supercharged it with some bone meal, blood meal, azomite, what else? Worm castings and some general all-purpose fertilizer. And I'm going to put it on the potatoes and on the asparagus and some other stuff. I just had to move this out of my compost bin so I could put more stuff in it. Right, so I bought myself a little present. I saw this at Walmart and I had to have it. I will use it for everything. This thing is cool. Cool. Anyway, while I was at Walmart, I found some English lavender. So I'm going to put that in the ground here. My lavender seeds didn't come up. It's really hard to start those, or if you know some sort of tip, I cold stratified them for 2 weeks. I gave them 30 days to grow, to germinate, and they didn't do anything. So anyway, I try not to buy from the big box stores because I don't know what comes in the soil, what kind of diseases that they carry around going from state to state. These came from New Jersey, but oh well, sometimes you gotta take what you can get. So I'm gonna put these guys here. And my strawberry plants didn't come up. Not doing so great here. So I bought a few. So we'll see what it looks like when we're done. So I'm gonna put some of my compost that I sifted yesterday into the hole, and I have some fertilizer that I mixed up between bone meal, blood meal, azomite, and he probably sucked back in, but there was a worm there, and he's still there, right here. Hello, little wormy. And he's pooping. You're a gardener, you know the worms are good, so I'll try to get some more of this nice fertilizer in the ground that they like to eat. Okay, so I'm gonna plant this up. Okay, there we are. We got 3 everbearing and 3 June-bearing. So with the strawberries, you gotta keep the crown just above the ground. Unlike asparagus, you would bury it just below the surface. But the strawberries like to be just above the ground, so I tried to keep them up a little higher here, because they'll get root rot, and they don't like that at all. And my lavender's put in, and I almost want to go back and get a couple more. Maybe, we'll see. The hydrangeas are popping up. I wanted to give my hydrangea enough room, because this thing gets really, really big now that it's in the nice sun. And my raspberries took off like nobody's business. So we'll have a lot of raspberries. I have 2 of them. And 1 lonely blackberry down there. My other blackberry bush got dug out by a chipmunk. Oh well. And after tomorrow's Monday, we will have a shed here. Very excited. And ready. I won't tell him I'm making a video of him. But look at him go. The chicken coop's almost done. Another thing, you flower lovers, any of your pots, keep them. I mean, these are what, maybe 3-inch pots? That would be great for something small to pot up if I needed it in the spring like I do now. I almost used all my pots potting up. Like these bigger ones. Hang on to them. Tell your husband, I just need a section. Ooh, there's a bee after me. Eeks! Okay. Anyway, keep your pots. Reuse them next year. Alright, so we finished everything. My sister-in-law was here for the weekend, and she surprised me with 3 extra lavender plants. Yay, thank you, Jennifer. Now I have 5. This is exactly where I wanted my lavender to be, next to a beautiful hydrangea, next to the strawberries. So we'll let all that fill in. We'll see what we can put in the middle, maybe. I think the strawberries will just take over. What do you think? So this side is done. All right, so while I was at Walmart, I was wandering around and found these gladiolas. A bag for $1, marked down for $1. I'm like, ugh. And these different color cannas, $1. These pretty red ones, $1. I couldn't leave them there. I'm gonna put them in this corner here. Oh, forgive the rest of it. I'm doing little pieces at a time here. But I know they're annuals, but you can't beat that price for $1. I need to attract bees. I need to put flowers everywhere that I can to attract the bees. I need the bees' help. So we're gonna plant them here. This is the southeast corner. I mean, they'll get tall, but they won't shade anything. So I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, they're all in. Well, when I opened the bag, the gladiolus bulbs didn't look super great, so that's probably why they were on super sale. But anyway, I put them in. I paid for them, so I better just put them in and see what happens. Maybe we'll get some, maybe we won't. There, she's all raked out, nice and flat-ish. So everything that I planned for this garden over the winter has changed, so I gotta sit down and think about how I want to do this. But definitely down the center here is gonna be the walkway. That way I can just access it better. Everything's gonna get trampled, but easy access to everything. Way in the back is gonna be the viney stuff. I need to make more room for them than I did last year because they overtook everything. But I do have to say the cucumbers I'm gonna put on the inside of the trellis. So I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be all right because they've got a lot of room to grow. So I'll do them on both sides of the insides. And I want to show you too, just a couple days that I've been home and been able to fully water everything. Look at all the little carrots coming up. They're doing good, scattered all over the place. I did put beets and radishes down on the other side, over here. So we shall see. So I'm gonna kind of plan a little bit. I might just do the chicken run on half of this year. But I'll leave space for the whole thing just in case. It's gonna be a lot of work to do this. So I'll stake some stuff out and see what I get. All right, here's the compost tea. She's been bubbling for a day and a half, so I'm gonna use this tonight. I'll probably put it on my flowers and stuff too. So the stuff that forms on the top, I've been told is good, so hopefully I did pretty good this time. So I can't wait to make it again. Worked out real well. All right, well, I will see you on the next video, and we will keep planting and planting. Thank you for growing with me so I can grow with you.